BEN stands for Breakable Experimental Network. It is a dark fiber that connects the sites on the campuses of several universities here in the Triangle, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, Duke University in North Carolina State, and RENCI's main offices. It is a platform for networking research for the community of researchers here in the Triangle. It's breakable because it is unencumbered by production traffic. Most of the test beds typically have in parallel running production traffic for researchers as well as some experimental traffic. With BEN, we're fortunate enough to have our own dark fiber on which BEN's traffic is segregated from the rest of the infrastructure, and therefore it allows us to play with various disruptive technologies, both networking and application level, and create experiments that are otherwise impossible on other types of infrastructure. As a true networking testbed, BEN hosts a variety of networking equipment, some of which was acquired in partnership with Infinera Corporation. Now, this richness of equipment allows us to create very interesting experiments on BEN. However, in order to make the job of creation of these experiments easier, we needed a software to control this rich infrastructure. So in fact, controlling such an infrastructure is exactly the idea behind the NSF Genie. And at Duke University, Professor Jeff Chase has been working on this problem for quite a while. He has developed a prototype of software called ORCA, Open Resource Control Architecture, which in partnership with RENCI, we are now adapting to control BEN equipment. So in essence, what we're doing is building a smaller version of Genie, or what we call a Genie Island.
MIN is a very sophisticated network monitoring system. Through the use of visualization in the front end, combined with multi-touch technology, and on a very large, not landscape necessarily, but a very large screen, we're trying to bring network monitoring to a new level, really. To illustrate how MIN is used, we would typically compare and contrast this with typical network monitoring and network management. As we said before, it's much more intuitive. We're not going through charts and tables and trying to identify things through just some color-coded text, but actually making it much more efficient and easing the operation itself, and making it easier to use for someone to learn about networking and also to use it even at an expert level. One of the big strengths behind MIN is making it much more intuitive, making it easier for the operator, for the engineer to go in and really, put their hands on the network and feel its heartbeat.